say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Boston Celtics. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate, but you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Ivy against White. Harris outside. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Thompson against Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing. Now the Pistons with it. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's the screen. Down low. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. No good. White with the defensive effort. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Gets that one to... Fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to White. Fires from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
Over the years, we've seen constant growth from Tatum as a playmaker. Part of the reason why he's an all-NBA first teamer.
And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders that do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifled their opponent's three-point shooting.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's White. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Stolen. Brown inside. Cunningham's there. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
that body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Over in the corner, Brown sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Cunningham. 32 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tatum with a screen on Cunningham. And Jaylen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Harris outside. It's Duren, top of the key. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. And Duren slams it in.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Pritchard with the ball. Duren picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thompson in the corner. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum drives in. Count the basket. Tatum's got 7 points.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane. Because once he's in there, you're done.
Pass to Harris. Inside. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Now, here's Simons. Tatum kicks to Simons. They set the screen. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for Jaden Ivey. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jaylen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Lets the three fly. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Harris. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Simons, the pass to Garza. Duren pulls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Robinson. Duren finds Cunningham. Rebound Boston. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Pistons trail by 5. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Here's Simons after the basket by Detroit. Hauser up top. It's stolen by Cunningham. Harris against Simon. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And Duren slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Cunningham looking it over. It's good. This game is all even. Cunningham's got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
They set the pick. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. It's Cunningham with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for Detroit. Now, here's Simon. Garza. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Brown. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Kevin?
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now, Simons. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Walsh. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons trailing. LeVert the pass to Robinson. Here's Holland. Nothing on the board. Detroit, no good that time either. And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Hauser finds Simons. Over Robinson. And it's Simons missing.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
LeVert the pass to Robinson. Here's Stewart. Pass to Robinson. A shot. Detroit, no good that time either.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
There's a screen. Brown the pass to Garza. Brown outside. Robinson against Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pistons trailed by 4. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fifth on the list, Jayson Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Thompson dishes to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And now look at Jayson Tatum here. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Now, here's Simons. On the wing, Brown. And Tatum out top the key. Thompson with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stewart finds Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside, Tatum launches it. Rebound, Detroit. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. And it's Simons missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here is Harris. Shoots the 3. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Garza, no good. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Thompson. And here is Duran. Misses and the dry spell continues. Ivy against Pritchard. Outside Tatum for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Now here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. A try by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run. I see her tough to catch.
1:30 left in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Queta. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Here is Tatum. He has 7. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics with the lead. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Walsh is checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Tatum with another miss. Ivy against Pritchard. Ivy passes to Howard. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Celtics, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Split. Swinging back over to that first half for the Celtics now. They're in a tight one.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Jaylen Duren really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Heading over to the sideline now for a report on Tobias Harris. Allie?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Detroit provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Brown missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Duren. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Cunningham inside. White covering. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on White. Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Back to Cunningham. And Boston with the rebound.
But when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Pritchard on the wing ground. Back to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum drills it from distance.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in assists. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Pass to Harris. That's up a 3. The rebound by Cato. Boston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. In the corner, Tatum with it. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown finds Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Ivy. Thompson in the corner. Takes a 3. Pass to Cunningham. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out to White. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Cunningham. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Robinson against White. Takes it inside. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
The Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 6 points in the quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Now, here's Ivy. Duren with the screen on Pritchard. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 14 points for the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Harris. Shot from 12. Duran pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his first points of the game.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in it.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Simons against Robinson. Outside, Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Holland with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Had a hand on it, and he recovers it. A nice shot by LeVert.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Here's Simons. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Duran slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Simons, the pass to Walsh. Here's Garza. Here's Hauser. Tries yet again, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons ahead, up by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Holland is out there with LeVert. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Robinson, and it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Back to Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
A kick out to Simons. Robinson against Brown. Pass to Hauser. Now Simons. It's stolen by Cunningham. In the corner, it's Robinson. Latrey tries again, and Holland gets it to go. And now a 7-point Piston lead.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Walsh. This one for three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Tatum in for Sam Hauser. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Kata, the pass to Tatum. To the middle. And Kata gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Boston with it. 8-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. White dishes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And stolen by Simon. Over in the corner, Brown. Misses the three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Holland, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jaylen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. Ivy finds Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on White. 5 on the clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Simon.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Out to White. 3-pointer. And that one is off. Cunningham with some nice D. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. A kick out to Simon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Anthony Simons. Oh, Tatum finds a way!
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Tatum against Harris. Back to Cunningham. Over White. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Tobias Harris. Cunningham's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. Tatum against Harris. Tatum kicks to Brown. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Pistons leading by 6. Outside, Duran. Here's Cunningham.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And the first one drops.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Beyond the arc. And Harris will pull it down. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one misses. For Boston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. That one is off. Pistons leading by 8. Thompson. Oh, my goodness, man.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And stolen by Harris.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Detroit, Harris.
The first free throw is good.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both. Down by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tatum. Sinking the tough shot. Jayson Tatum.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Outside Cunningham. Another shot. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Celtics trail by 10. Tatum. Tatum, a wicked slam.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jayson has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. They've held a 12-point lead early. Cunningham. Another chance here. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now Pritchard fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Brown doesn't hold the ball. He moves it quick. This is about team scoring, not himself.
White against Cunningham. .58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 3, good!
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pistons.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Duran.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And so the Pistons take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.